Did you know that customizing your pop-up camps by the camp NPC and adding the barbecue as a decoration will resupply your camp with a well-done steak, food delivery, and some rations? Pretty cool. Hello Hunters, Fuzzy here. And as some of you know, I'm new to the entire world of Monster Hunter. I had never played any of the series before, had many struggles in the most confusing UI for a newcomer.
It's fun? You are fun, Mixer. What the heck is that?
And finding my way around the Forbidden Lands wasn't easy.
Yeah, the menu needs 4 years of college.
So I decided to create this video with the help of Monster Hunter veterans in my Twitch chat. These are 10 things I wish I had known before playing Monster Hunter Wilds, with a few bonus tips to fine-tune your adventure.
That felt juicy! Let's go!
Fuzzy here, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Sometimes you try to understand how you're gonna get two-tapped by the next boss you see, and just when you're about to attack, you fire the slinger. And then you start panic pressing everything. Disable auto sheath. This allows your guns and weapons to stay out at all times and be manually put away. Even if you disable this, weapon sheathing will still remain active every time you run. Some bosses are larger than your graphics card, and upon fighting them close, it could get disorienting to know what's going on. With that, increase the distance from a player in the options menu so you can have a much better field of view from the environment around you. Sometimes I wanted to go somewhere on the map, and whenever I got there, the map rotates, and I feel disoriented. I can't think of a reason why someone would want it rotated. If you know, please let me know. But the fixed position helps you visualize the map to know the locations. So go to the options and set all the maps to fixed, where north stays north. Make sure to do that for the detailed map and the mini-map. Of course, the most important thing is having the right weapon with the right element for the right job. And even until now, I have 60 hours in the game, I'm confused every time I look at the weapons.
Oh, so I just crafted something that I already have.
So to make this easier and get the items you need for the equipment that you want is to add them to Wishlist from the smithy. This will alert you if the boss spawns. It also allows you to track down which boss and items are needed. This makes knowing what to go after much more straightforward, even if you are brand new. Just open the quest section from Alma or your tent, which is the place where you can choose optional quests, and you will find pins on the bosses that have your items that you need from your wish list. Usually they get moved up on the list if you have the recommended sorting active. For example, if you see here, it doesn't only pin the boss, but it pins the items that it drops that you need for your weapons. It's okay to suck at the game. I do that all the time. The worst problem is when you get knocked out. First knock by the monster takes you down, and sometimes followed by another to rub it in and remind you of your size. An easy way to ensure you escape the most deadly blows is to call your sacred, as your mount will pick you up even if you are flat on the ground. This allows you to heal and return to the battle after healing. This saved me many times and made my chances of survival in any battle much higher. Your mount is not only your carry, but is also your pathfinder. Getting on your sacred will automatically take you to the location if you have a quest point set. For example, in a boss hunt or an active quest, by mounting, you automatically go there. But that also works for resources. If you go to the map, bottom left, and use filters, for example, if you want a specific type of bug or herb, you can select it from the menu, and then you will head there automatically as soon as you mount. In addition, you can align the circle above any mark you want on the map and set as a waypoint, and then your mount will take you there automatically. But remember, to interact with all the resources around you and the environment, your weapon has to be put away. Otherwise, you won't get the option to pick up anything. As simple as it may sound, this wasn't very clear for me in the first couple of hours, and I was confused. In addition, in times when you want to mine or harvest the boss you have defeated, make sure to hold down the button and not only press it once. This will guarantee all the supplies in that deposit. Cooking at the right time produces more meat. Your portable barbecue, other than making you hungry in real life every time you cook, it can grill up to 12 steaks in one round, but all depends on you clicking. The first click or press is at the first sizzle. You can tell from the texture when it's actually cooked, followed by another click on each of the meat cuts. A correct execution will give you a subtle bell sound, showing you have the right timing. Some quests down the line require you to hunt specific monsters in certain areas. Waiting for that to appear and getting the notification is not the problem. The issue is getting that notification while you are busy with another quest, and by the time you're done, the boss had despawned. So when you get the notification, if you show the monster on the map and click on the details section right below it, you can save it as an investigation. This allows you to access it later whenever you want, and up to 3 times, in addition to sharing it with your friends. So make sure you do not engage either way whenever you get the notification, even if you want to hunt it at the moment. This way you can finish the same quest as an investigation whenever you have the time for it. Now let's go to the inventory. Your item pouch has a total of 25 slots. Some of them are essentials, like the camp kit. grill, fishing rod, and so on. My issue when starting this game was being confused with all the items and the icons that I had no idea what they were for. So I didn't know what could stay in the box or the pouch. An easy way to do this is to stack your items depending on their type. Hover over the item you want, press the rearrange button, and then move over the blue bars to rearrange your items on the top, left, or right of the items. Once everything's stacked, you can rearrange the entire stack by holding down that same button instead of pressing it. This makes it easier to notice what new items you have acquired after an adventure so you can return them to your box. And now that we know how our inventory is organized, we need item loadouts. As you explore, you will have different tasks, sometimes hunting and other times gathering, and sometimes depending on the element or the area you're going to. Like cold areas will require hot drinks and hot areas will require cold drinks. So once you arrive at your tent, go to the loadouts section and save these according to how your adventure is planned. First, arrange your inventory how you'd like. Then, save it as a loadout, and you can also rename it to whatever purpose it has. You can also have auto crafting on. If each time you want to go use potions, which is obvious, you want to restock, you don't have to manually do it. Toggle auto crafting so this way loading loadouts always has whatever you gathered items for automatically crafted. After that, make sure you go to customize radial menu where you can have hotbars ready to access whatever you want from potions, traps, and so on. And now most importantly, customizations. Everyone wants their character to look as good as they want. This game has somewhat of a transmog system, which in Monster Hunter is called layered armor. The ability to wear armor as an appearance, regardless of what actual armor you have beneath. We all want to look the best we can, so after completing the main story of the game and get the rolling credits, you will unlock the high rank armor from the smithy. Anything under the high rank armor can be customized in appearance inside your tent. This way, you can always look as good as you'd like, regardless of how your effective armor appears. I hope this helped you out. Thank you for watching. Happy hunting.